Hello everyone, thanks for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Adelina and I do DIY videos, painting tutorials, and just everyday life's journeys. Today what we're going to be doing is I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to make some pumpkin peanut butter doggy biscuits. Um, I do have a German Shepherd and she absolutely loves these dog biscuits. So the best thing about making these is it's only 4 ingredients. And what we're going to be using today is whole wheat flour, pumpkin puree, peanut butter, and 2 eggs. Now, if you don't have whole wheat flour, you can use regular flour. I like using the whole wheat because it's more nutritious for the dog. Make sure you get the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin spice. And also with the peanut butter, make sure that it is free of xylitol. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but basically you can just look in the back of the ingredients and it'll let you know if it's xylitol free. And basically what xylitol is, it's like a sugar substance and it's usually found it's usually found in different drinks or foods. It's a substitute for sugar. Um, so you want to definitely make sure there's none of that in your peanut butter. And xylitol can be dangerous to dogs. It can cause liver damage or a drop in the dog's blood sugar. So you definitely don't want that to happen. That would be horrible. Okay, so you're also going to need a rolling pin, parchment paper. You're going to need 2 cookie trays. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover it with the parchment paper. And you're going to need a couple of cookie cooling racks. I have 3 here. Okay. And I also purchased these little dog cookie cutters. I purchased these on Amazon. It was under $10 and it came with 3 different sizes. I do like all the sizes because when I make these, sometimes I do use them as presents, like Christmas presents, little doggy birthday presents, and that's why I purchased these. I do use them all the time, but you don't have to have these. You can use like regular cookie cutters, or you can just, when you roll out the dough, you can just cut them into strips or squares or, however you want to do that. It's just my preference. I actually think it's really cute when you have the little doggy bones. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to go ahead and start off with our 3 wet ingredients, and I'm going to go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Now, if your dog prefers peanut butter flavor over pumpkin, you can put 4 tablespoons of peanut butter and and maybe less pumpkin flavor. And if they prefer pumpkin, then you can put more pumpkin flavoring than the peanut butter flavoring. It's all, the preference of your dog. So I'm going to put the 3 tablespoons of the peanut butter. And it doesn't have to be precise. So, let's see here. 2. And 3. Now my dog loves peanut butter and she also loves pumpkin flavoring, so this is a win-win for her. Now we are gonna, as far as the pumpkin puree, we are gonna use a whole cup of pumpkin puree. So you get your 1 cup out. And I'm gonna fill that up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just gonna put it all in your mixing bowl. I also forgot to to tell you, you do need a large mixing bowl and a hand beater. So far I put 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 cup of pumpkin puree. We're going to add the 2 eggs. Okay. Kind of just going to incorporate the egg in with the peanut butter and the pumpkin puree. And now you're going to go ahead and get your hand mixer. Go ahead and get a paper towel here. And you're just going to beat it on medium to low speed for maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Before I do that, we are going to use 2.5 cups of the whole wheat flour. Maybe I shouldn't have put my eggs in there, huh? So let me just go ahead, get rid of the eggshell. Okay. And I'm just getting this one cup ready because I'm going to slowly mix it in with the wet ingredients. So I'm going to start beating it on medium, 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so that's 1 cup of flour that's in there. The dough is starting to get a little bit harder. Kind of looks like peanut butter cookie dough. So here's my 2nd cup of flour. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the hand beater again and slowly pour in the flour. And it is going to feel like really sticky and doughy, but it's supposed to look like this. So we're going to add another 1/2 cup. That should be it with the flour. Now you can add more flour if you think you need more flour, or you can add a little bit less. But so this is my 1/2 cup, so I put 2.5 cups in here. So let's go ahead and just add this. And it does get kind of hard to stir, but just make sure all that flour incorporates with the peanut butter and the pumpkin. So now I am going to take it off of here. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to make all this go down some. Now, this is totally normal, so don't think you're doing anything wrong. This is perfectly normal. I'm going to actually take everything out of here because I already mixed it, so just going to go ahead and do the rest by hand. get the spoon. Make it easier. Okay, so basically what I did, just to save time, I went ahead and added more flour and kind of gave it a cookie dough consistency. So I'm going to put, no longer need this bowl. Now, I did go ahead for taping purposes so you could see what the treats actually look like coming out of the oven, because like I said, it does take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So it does take a while, and then you have to actually let them cool for another 10 to 15 minutes. So this dough was literally, twice the size. So I did cut some new bones, and I almost have this tray filled out. And I'm going to take the other ones that just finished from the oven, and I had these in here for 22 minutes. So these have been in there for 22 minutes. And this is basically what they look like. Now, you're going to let them cool. I am going to put them on these cooling racks as soon as I finish this tray and put this tray in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and take the remaining of my dough just to show you. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to cut out cookie dough. This one's a little bit hard because I did add more flour and I think I overworked it a little bit. There you go. So as you see, this makes quite a few dog bones. I have those in there, and that's about a dozen and a half. I have another dozen here, and it's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna have like 3.5 dozen bones. I'm gonna cut a couple big ones out, put them on my tray, do a little couple. Go ahead, this one's kind of a little bit thick here. Go ahead and cut these out. Make some medium-sized ones. And if they get stuck on the counter, just get a spatula and lift it up like that. Make a couple of little tiny ones. You just try to use as much of the dough as you can. And you can just keep rolling it out as long as you want until you use as much as you can, until there's no more to use. So I could probably cut a couple more out of this one. I don't want to add any more dough because it's already kind of hard to work with. So I'm probably going to get a couple more bones out of here. And then put these in the oven, and then I'm going to put those in the cooling rack. Actually, let me go ahead and put these here and take these. There you go. And those are going to cool down completely. And I would say 15 minutes, and you can already, let your dogs have a little taste. I'm going to cut little ones so I can use as much of this as I possibly can. There. So depending on the size of your dog bones or doggy treats, that's how many treats you'll have. So I did a lot of big ones too. So, but I still got a lot of treats out of them. I mean, probably, like I said, I'm looking at maybe 3.5 to 4 dozen treats. And then the rest, I mean, I usually, when it starts getting this tiny, I usually just make like little, kind of like little balls like this, or little smushed treats. And my dog really loves them. So, especially if you have little dogs, you can make like little tiny treats, you know, like little round treats. Or if you're training your dog, these are great training treats. You make little balls out of them. And then you're just going to throw this on the cookie sheet, and then anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how crunchy or chewy your pet likes them. So I'm just going to kind of put these little tiny ball treats, just find space for them on the cookie sheet so I don't waste any dough. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in there for another 22 minutes. I'm going to put my timer. I'm going to clean up my mess some. And you see now the little ones seem a little bit crunchier than the bigger ones. They're still kind of warm, so we are going to let them cool down a little bit more. And we are going to try it out on my dog Gabby and see if she approves. And the good thing about this too is you can put whatever leftovers you don't use today. You can put them at room temperature in a container with a lid for 5 to 7 days, or you can put them in the fridge for up to 2 weeks in a container. You can. The good thing is you can also freeze these up to 3 months. And so if you were to freeze them, you would take them out and then pop them in the oven, you know, for maybe like 15 minutes, and then great treats, great Christmas treats, you know, for your friends or family members' dogs. Put them in cute little containers, and you can also add. They have food coloring. If you go to some pet stores, they have different food coloring that's safe for the dogs or animals, and you can actually have red and blue bones. I mean, blue. You can actually have red and green bones for like Christmas. That would be really cute. But there's just so much you can, you know, you because you can use it for your dog, or you can share it with your neighborhood, with your family. So we are going to see what Gabby thinks of these treats.
Well, there you go. It's Gabby approved. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming DIYs. Until our next creative rendezvous, stay inspired.